is sponsored by my OnlyFans, where I do my meaningful sex educational content, fitness, health, nutrition, relationship advice, and more. Hi guys, and welcome to K.G.F Reviews, and to this video live discussion of which movie is better, K.G.F 2 or RRR. So guys, I already did a review of both movies, so if you want to check that, you can check the playlist here on the channel where I do all of my Indian movies content coverage basically. So I'm just going to compare those two movies to the best of my ability and how I see things, and let you know which of these is better according to, well, my personal taste of movies, because these things are very individual, so you can always let me know how you see things and how you saw those two movies, what did you took from them, how much entertainment you got from them, and how are you judging movies in general, on what merits. So all of those things are highly individual, and we are going to discuss that now. And thanks for the live chat feedback that everything is working and you can hear me, guys. Awesome. Thank you, dear Clayton. So guys, RR and K.G.F 2 and RR. So first, K.G.F 2. I already watched one and I also reviewed that. So K.G.F 2 is a movie that has a lot of action in terms of the main characters beating guys brutally, effectively. There are some gunfights. The story is like vast in a way. In a way, it is a character arc, that we are following along, basically from the first movie until now. So it's kind of different because K.G.F actually has a first part to it, and this is chapter 2, and it already had chapter 1, where RRR is just one original movie, just, one. There is no RRR 2, at least not for now. So K.G.F 2 is a bit of a darker tone movie in terms of how it's filmed. And of course, there's a lot of drama and sadness, and at the same time, it's a story about, Rocky and how he got from nothing to be, a lot, a lot of men. I mean, to be a very poor kid, to go through a lot of suffering, but instead of that, making him, to be a very, very weak person, it made him strong, and he developed, grew from that, created the empire that he wanted. All of those things. How it is in terms of entertainment, this movie? Well, it is entertaining. It is overall. Not really going to touch upon a lot of the minuses because that's not like a detailed review, but I'm just going to say that, entertainment factor, yes, there is one. Is this movie like too long, and is this movie dragging along some parts? Yes, it does. So you have to have a particular mood to watch it, let's say. And how about RRR? Well, that movie also has the drama, also has horrible moments that you're just going to be so sad to see and so devastated basically when you see them. There are some heartwarming moments, and there's some cool scenes that are over the top in terms of how they are, but I mean how they are actually made, because believability and what is really out there in terms of what's possible physically, all those things, they're all present in a lot of Indian movies in general, where we have a character that everything revolves around, and here we have two of these heroes types, and they are both over the top strong and do things that a normal human being would not do in general. So all of those things are present in both movies. You can't, you know, have such type of a movie. I mean, both types of movies seem that they just cannot be made more realistically, but that's the thing of the Indian cinema, that it's just prevalent there. So you can say that that is like, well, it's a thing, it's there, it's from the style. So yeah, there is song and dance. and literal singing in RRR. There is no such thing. I mean, there's songs and there are a lot of montages, musical montages. I mean, you literally see like a music video type of a montage, but there's no actually like a dance number or anything like that. There's just one that I can remember from the mom of Rocky in this second movie, like kind of in the end of it. But besides that, there's nothing like in RRR. So if you say that, well, I prefer more of a musical kind of a movie, that's definitely RRR. If you prefer the dancing and expressing of something that happens into the movie, it is definitely RRR once again. Now, my apologies for this, guys. My puppy decided to show himself. Um, I Storm Shadow had you in the chat. I did check 2.0, but it was absolutely ridiculous. So sorry, I cannot watch a movie about mobile phones attacking people. Just too ridiculous to this point. There's like a threshold of absurdity that I'm willing to go through, but yeah, I don't think that's my thing. Anyway, I'm going to cover other movies, other Indian movies that are about to be big, or yeah. So there's that. And I'm genuinely more interested in them. I cannot cover something that I'm not genuinely interested in. So, continuing, guys. So there's the key differences between the movies is the musical numbers. I mean, yes, that's a big difference. And there's, the nature of the story. Here we have a story of a guy that it's like the hero. He has some villain qualities to him, but he's mostly like a guy that's in between. He has a moral compass, or he's not a complete bad guy. He's more of a hero in a lot of ways, but when it comes to punishing people, he will. So he's not joking. He is really serious and really committed to his goal. But he also has, able to preserve his humanity. So he does have, rules, principles, values that he goes by. So he's not really, really a bad guy. These two guys here, they're very interesting because, they're both like on the different sides of the law, almost, you can say. And I don't want to spoil it, but they're kind of like best buddies in there, and then they're you know, in a conflict, but in the end of the day, they're actually people that fight for the same thing. And they go through a lot of hardships until they actually, once again, are able to come together. So it's a journey of two heroes instead of one hero. There's that. That makes it, different in that kind of a way. And it's unique also in that kind of a way, and it's a good thing to see. It's friendship. I mean, the topics of friendship, loyalty, duty, commitment to a cause, a commitment to the values, and everything that you hold dear, and how you can actually stay loyal and true to that. So I would say that what is important here and what's really valuable. It's which movie it's more meaningful, which has more substance to it, which has more value in terms of what is trying to say. And from all of the things that I just listed, what to tell you guys, K.G.F 2 is a great tale of how you can be determined and how you can gather all the power in the world that you can muster, all the the willpower, I mean, to achieve what you want in life. You can do it without going through people, but if you can't do it and those people are really, really bad, well, then it's about the context of a situation, of a given situation. So it has meaning, it has purpose, and you know it's good for what it is. It's good for what it is. Here in RRR, you have a bit more topics, more valuable topics, just a bit more meaning to it. So after all, RRR, I do think it has more meaning to it because it does explore what is true, what is valuable, how to fight for what you believe in, how to see when I mean how to see what is good when it's good and what is bad when it's bad. The female character actually from the English side, that is the love interest of this guy right here, the first guy. She at least, I mean, I like that she was basically the only English character that was not evil, and she was able to appreciate uh, what is happening. I mean, she was able to appreciate that this guy had qualities. She was not racist or anything like that. So she was um, calling the bullying when there was bullying, and she was seeing the goodness when there was goodness shown. So that's great. I mean, I appreciate that. She was just very not, I mean, very underused, and their relationship didn't go anywhere at all. So there's that. That fell flat in the end. But okay. So that's another thing for the review, in general. But yeah, guys, this had more emotion, more genuine feelings shown, because K.G.F is not about feelings that much at all. It's just about, yeah, it's not about feelings. It's really not. It's about willpower, basically. Strength, determination, willpower, all that. Here you have strength, determination, willpower. You have smart, how to be um, how to be patient to achieve your goal, to just go at it and go at it and go at it, and eventually you're getting actually somewhere. And learning from the past and applying towards the future. Actually, that's something you can see in K.G.F 2 as well. Learning from the past and applying towards the future. How you're dealing with problems, how you're dealing with people that can cause problems, and outsmart them. That is a thing that you can see in K.G.F 2, and here it is like that, but not to that extent, because it's not really about manipulation of other people. It's about integrating in certain circle of people, so you can do whatever you can from there, and then when the time comes to strike, so to speak, in the right moment. So yeah, not exactly the same thing, but very close, because it does have the same types of similar elements. It's just that both situations between these two movies are different, so the context is a bit different. So guys, I'm a bit torn between those two movies, me personally, to say which is better, because they both give you different things and different qualities to both of them. If you're more in a summer like mood and you're up for watching a really dramatic movie with some fun to it, and with some uh, well, cool musical numbers, some very impactful, some very fun, like Natu Natu, I think was it. That's just fun to watch, to dance, and yeah, it's good. It's really good. Yeah, if you want that, you should definitely watch RRR. If you want some kind of a Rambo type of an action, to see this guy destroying a lot of other guys, then definitely watch K.G.F 2. And then politics and other stuff, not sure if you're going to be very much into that or understand it all, but yeah, it's a bit more dry, you can say, K.G.F. And this is a bit more, yeah, it's a bit more fun overall. Yeah, more colorful. It's really hard to watch the British every time that they're doing something evil, because it's super mega over the top, the villain twirling, twisting his mustache type of a thing. But I guess, history was really, really, really unkind from their side to mm, India. So there's that. I mean, it's really hard to watch. It's really hard to watch. Any time where you can see somebody suffering in an Indian movie is one of the worst things that you can see, because it is portrayed very heavy. So yeah, there's that. I would say, guys, from that point of view, you can just choose whatever you're in the mood for. For me, those movies as qualities, they just have a lot of qualities, a lot of good filming, a lot of good acting. I I cannot really say like, oh yes, 100% RRR is the best, or 100% K.G.F 2 is the best. I think that they have, mm, very solid qualities, both of them. But just for now, for the time being, and the season that we're in, just RRR is a bit more, maybe a bit more suitable for that. But it's just a matter of taste. So yeah, you can always be more in the mood for a badass Rampo movie. Okay, that is my final say about this. Looking at your comments real quick. Hey Andre, and thanks dear Ivy. Without them, what do you actually feel? Yes, emotions, exactly. Haven't seen these films yet, but I saw cute Gary with the tank top. I had to drop a like. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. It's my one of my fitness bras actually. Ah, a tough choice then. I say one, we can always pick both. Yes, of course, actually, you can always pick both. It doesn't have to be a competition. It is in the box office, and K.G.F 2 won there. But what is very important to acknowledge is that both movies did a great job at um, what they did. And what they did, they did it great. So it's a one step forward for Indian cinema. In any case, they are both contributing. So they're really, I mean, there's no needs of wars about this like at all. They are both a good thing. Definitely. So, guys, the ending of Stray was emotional. I hope you like it. Oh well, if I can reach that, it's gonna be awesome. We have to go, guys. We'll see you about tomorrow. Very busy this week, but we'll see, guys. If I can be here, I will be here. Leave more thing in the comments. If you like to help me, check the links down below to my OnlyFans, where I do all of my sex educational content, fitness, health, nutrition, relationship advice, coaching, and more, my own physique updates and badassery. And yeah, but it's all about you, of course, guys. So have a nice weekend, guys. Have a nice Friday. Love.